Our group, the Green Line, did our research on food waste and food waste prevention. The results you're about to see are astonishing.
Tonight, we begin with food waste. Much of what is grown on American farms never gets to market.
Of all the things that are in our dumps, the biggest portion is food.
Operations manager Cesar Zanuga watches as trucks roll in every day to dump produce destined for a nearby landfill.
$165 billion of food is wasted annually. That's the equivalent of about 20 pounds of food per person per month.
You know, we've got spinach towards the back. Looks like it's perfectly fine, nothing wrong with it. We got some kale here. We got broccoli in the back as well.
A report by the Natural Resources Defense Council says that as much as 40% of all the food produced in the United States never gets eaten. We toured ocean mist farms with Art Barrientos to find out why.
This cauliflower here, you see how it's just has that yellow tinge to it.
Mm-hmm.
This is not marketable.
Just because the color's a bit off.
Because it's yellow.
It's crunchy, it's tasty, it tastes like any cauliflower I've ever had. So are we just shopping with our eyeballs and forgetting all about our taste buds?
Absolutely.
So what's another issue that might ding something out of the marketplace?
Size. Size is critical. Well, this cauliflower here is just too big.
So you have to meet these very specific size stipulations.
Yes.
Food is wasted all the time because of silly factors like size and color.
Size matters because retailers demand uniformity. When everything is stacked up nicely, it makes for better eye candy.
If you look at this piece of fruit all the way around, there's no blemishes to it. It's got red color with a yellow blush background. That's going to go to our premium box, the high-end retail. And this one here has got green on it, so this would definitely go into number 2. We wouldn't put this in a premium box.
As you can see in that last clip, you can see how perfectly healthy, edible food will go to waste just because it isn't the right color that's appealing.
And the ones that don't even rate as a 1 or 2, dumped into this truck.
Produce is dumped by thousands, and then it's taken to a landfill where it's left to rot away. So a famous YouTuber went to a local McDonald's to research about how much food we waste, and he saw a lot of shocking results. There were a lot of fries. There was an uneaten cheeseburger which hasn't even been touched. There was a lot of ketchup packets, and basically that was just one restaurant he found that from.
It is only 2 p.m. and this just from one garbage bag in one restaurant. Can you just imagine how many garbage bags they go through a day and how many restaurants there are? Just put that into perspective.
Alright, so the YouTuber went down to local garbage cans to see if food waste was a big problem in his area. As you can see here, he found lots of onion chicken, and he takes the bags out of the garbage can. As you can see here, he pulls out a bag of potato chips, a tub of ice cream, and a bottle of Coke, and even a fresh loaf of bread that he found in the garbage can as well.
Not even past the sell-by date. We would still been able to eat it, but, you know, it's in the dirt now.
Okay, as you can see, food waste is a huge issue across the world. We have some simple tips and tricks here that can help you cut back on your food waste as well.
So at the store, you can basically create a grocery list and stick to that. Go for funny looking fruits, because just because it has an extra bump doesn't mean it's not fresh. It still tastes the same. And you can. There's always a good tip to eat before you go, so you don't shop hungry. If you shop hungry, you might buy more than you need.
Whenever you're at restaurants, take your leftovers, make use for them, and any food that you don't want, donate it to farms because they can use it for the livestock and other purposes for it, and then know the difference between sell-by and expiration dates.
Food waste is obviously a huge issue, but this can be prevented as long as we take action. First thing to do would be to feed people in need all of the excess food that we have, and then moving down the food chain, you can feed it to the livestock if you have any excess as well. Any remains that cannot be used to feed animals can be turned into compost and be used for renewable energy. And finally, if you can't use the food at all for anything, then it can be disposed of properly into waste. With nearly 50 million Americans living in food insecure households in just 2014, only 5% less food waste around the world could feed 4 million Americans, and an additional 15% less food waste could feed up to 20 million Americans. Cut back on your food waste if you can.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned how serious food waste actually is.
Hopefully our tips and tricks will help you cut back on food waste and help reduce the problem as a whole.
Thanks for watching. This is Green Line signing out.